Hello, I'm Graham and I hope everyone's having a great day and welcome to today's video. Now this video is an update on a previous video I shot of the functionality of the function 2 button for the FZ8082 camera, and it was part of my tutorial series for this camera. Now a couple of you have written in saying you're having trouble understanding the features behind this function 2 button and how actually to program it. When you first get the camera, by default, if you press the function button 2 on the top, it will take you into the post focus mode. Now, post focus is something if you want to try and capture a group of images and then select the one that you want for the final focus. Not a lot of you may use that feature, and I certainly don't, but I want to use that function button 2 to give me access to one of the features that I most readily use in the camera, and that is to set the focus point in the single area autofocus mode. Now normally to set that single area autofocus you've got to go into the menu, select the area, cursor down to get into direct focus mode, and then select the position you want and then press menu set. So it's a long-winded process, but by programming the function 2 button on the top of the camera, just one button press allows you to take you straight into being able to set the focus point very quickly. If you've got the single area autofocus mode, it takes you to the single area. If you've got a custom multi-mode set, then it allows you to change your custom program feature. So let's look on the back of the camera at how you can program this button either in the record mode, or you can actually use it in the replay mode to select a different function. But we'll concentrate on the recording side so we can set function 2 to give us direct focus area method. Well, let's have a look now how we can program in function button 2 to give us access to the direct focus area. Now by default you'll notice that the cursor dial with ISO, white balance, drive mode and the focus area select does exactly as you would expect. It sets white balance or you set the ISO. Now, judging by your comments regarding the use of the 4-way navigation dial and it not being able to respond to setting white balance or ISO, what I feel has happened is you've gone into the menu, and in the setup you'll notice that we've got a page 3 direct focus area. Now if you select that to on, when you try to use this cursor control dial, the 4-way navigation, you'll notice that it takes you into direct focus area and you don't get the option now to set your ISO or drive mode or white balance. So the first thing to do if you're having this problem is to go back into your menu on page 3 of 9 and turn off direct focus area. Turn that off. Now by default, function button 2 is set to give us the post focus method. Now a lot of you won't even use that. I don't use it, so we're not going to use post focus. We're going to change the operation behind function button 2. Just pressing shutter release to come back to the shooting menu. So to be able to program function button 2, first of all we need to go into menu set, and you'll find that on page 7 of the function of the spanner and C, you'll see we've got function button set. When you get to that menu, if you press menu set, you'll see we get 2 more options to set that button in the record mode or in the playback mode. If we want to set that up in the record mode, just press menu set. So you can now see the camera shows you the function buttons that are available to be programmed. So we've got function 1, function 2, function 3, which are the hard buttons. So function 1 and function 2 are on the top plate. Function 3 is the trash can icon. And then you've got the other ones, which are the soft flyout ones on the LCD. But we want function button 2. So I can either select that by touching it with a stylus for function button 2, or use your cursor control to move down to function button 2. Now you've got function button 2 selected, press menu set, and that will now show you the options you can program behind that button. And notice that it's showing post focus, which is what we had by default. But you see we've got 12 pages of options we can select behind that button, so we've got 48 options we can change. The one we want is on page 3, which is focus area set. Once you've established down to focus area set, press menu set, and that will now confirm that you've got function button 2 set to focus area. Press the shutter release button to take you back to the shooting screen, and now if you press function button 2 you bring up the option to change the focus area. Now by default the camera is in the 49 area mode. I would normally have this camera set to autofocus single so I can define the size and position of the target. We need to use the quick menu or the focus area select to enable us to change from the 49 area to the single area. Once you've selected a single area, just press menu set, and you can see we've got a single area for our focus point. To change the size and position, then you can either change the position by moving it with the cursor on the back of the touch screen. You can use the navigation dial if you go through the operation of selecting that mode, then pressing the cursor key down to enable you to get to that operation again. Or now that we've got function button 2 programmed, if we press function button 2, it takes you directly to the position where you can actually set the size and the position. So if I wanted to take a picture of the little nutcracker there, I can now change the position of the focus by using the cursor dials. I can change the size by using the back control dial, so I can make it small, and then that will be the area the camera focuses on. So that is a useful feature to enable you to use the direct focus method by using the function 2 button rather than having to use the secondary operation of going through the AF mode select, then the area select, and then changing the position. So you can do that in one button press by using function button 2. Now hopefully that has cleared up some confusion behind programming the function button 2 on this camera. We've selected to use the direct focus area method on function button 2, but you can use any of the features that are available under the function button 2 set menu to put onto function button 2. So for example, if you don't like using the back cursor control to set your exposure value compensation, you could program that to happen on the press of function button 2. So it's really how you want to use the camera to get the best out of it for your shooting conditions. Well, hopefully that has cleared up some of the issues regarding the programming of function button 2. We've elected to put the direct focus area method on function button 2, but you can see from the menu you can put any other features that are available in that menu onto function button 2. So if you don't like using the back control dial to set ISO or exposure value compensation, you can program that feature to appear on function button 2. So it's really how you want to set up that camera that gives this some features that other cameras don't possess. If you're a new viewer to the channel and you've got an FZ82 and haven't seen my tutorial series, I'll put a link to the complete playlist in the video description below so you can actually see what you can get with this camera to achieve some better results. So until the next video, thanks again for watching, please do take care, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Goodbye for now.